Minecraft Bedrock is just bad. It has no great servers, they all have microtransactions, there's a marketplace with more microtransactions, not to mention, the game has microtransactions in the first place. The game will also overheat your device and lag if you are playing on any phone ever manufactured, as well as some laptops because of stupid render dragons. But also, Minecraft as a whole is just too complex now. So how do we fix that? Well, it's quite simple. All we need to do is get this tool, extract it, open it, install an old version. In my expert opinion, 1.8.0.24 is the best. And we're done! Now let's see. The servers weren't great, but it's fine now because there are no servers. And despite that, you can still make servers on these versions and play online if you want to. Because the version is so old and uncluttered, even an Eternal server will run flawlessly. Microtransactions are now gone because it's too old to load. Any device to ever exist can play this now because it's pre-render dragon. And best of all, the game is now simple for all the nostalgic people out there, while still having an end goal to work towards for the people who don't want the game confined to their imagination. I had 4 times more fun playing this for 3 hours than playing the latest version for 5 minutes! 5 minutes is all it took to bore me to death. I hosted an Eternal server with some friends on the old version, and we played for a while and had a blast. Then I hosted another server with some other friends on the latest version, and they all got bored in 15 minutes and left. So, what's the issue with the game? Well, not only is it already unjustifiably expensive, but having to pay more on top of my £20 for a better experience is just plain dumb. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's cheaper on other platforms. But that really doesn't make sense considering it's the same game. Why should PC players pay more? Why should mobile users pay less than console ones? They're basically getting the console version considering that they can use a controller whenever they want. And it's easier for mobile players to connect to non-featured servers. Console players have to pay more to have features locked away and only usable by messing with your DNS settings. Now that I'm done talking about that, there's another issue. They've added too much to the game. In my opinion, the game needed nothing new after 1.16, but of course they kind of have to update their game, so they release a bunch of useless updates. Feel free to disagree, but I think Caves and Cliffs was completely unnecessary. World generation was fine, there aren't even many cool looking occurrences on the average seed. Even if it does look cool from afar, you need to remember that I need to climb that mountain in-game! Everything else is just an annoyance. Mining is way harder than it should be, the warden doesn't feel like it should exist in the game, 1.19 added nothing useful, and made getting good gear even easier when it didn't need to be, and I could go on, but I'm just ranting about Minecraft as a whole now. This is about Bedrock. There's also a sad truth. Since this old version, we have only gotten further from Java parity. 1.8.0.24 is very much comparable to Java's 1.8.9, but still today, as Java got more features, Bedrock just hasn't. We're missing an F3 menu for mainline versions, we took years to get Spectator, we're missing Hardcore, we're missing official Java and Bedrock crossplay, we're missing the same redstone, we're missing an option to turn off this horrible smoothing when you turn, and so on. So, what should you take from this video? Old Bedrock good, new Bedrock bad, play 1.8.0.24, Java is just better.